We love our Arab perfumes around here, and I told you that I wanted to do more Arab perfume videos. So today I will share with you 4 new releases that I just got my hands on. Let's start out with one from Riiffs. I think I've never smelled anything by this perfume house, but I know they do a perfume that looks similar to the Armani Rouge Malachite perfume. Anyway, so this one is called Noor, which is a beautiful name. I love that name. And this one has a super high rating already. The main accords are sweet, green, and powdery. And this one has really nice notes. Caramel and milk in the top. Gourmand notes and lily of the valley in the heart, and base notes of musk, praline, and vanilla. And I don't know if you've guessed it, but this is super similar to Bianco Latte and all of those creations. But to me, I would say this one is a little bit more likable than Bianco Latte, because Bianco Latte has that very fresh, even like a little green note to it that smells quite minty to me, almost like spearmint toothpaste like, and it's very off-putting to me. I don't know what to think of it. And this one does not. It's a super simple, clean vanilla scent that is not a super dense, thick vanilla extract type of perfume. It smells very fluffy, it's very light, just like Tihota or Fire at Will, those types of vanillas that are very light and almost too light to touch. And that is what this smells like. It's super smooth, it's super creamy, milk-like for sure. I don't really get Lily of the Valley, but it is more perfumey than other perfumes. So this is beautiful. Is it similar to Éclair? It is. So do you really need this one? No, you don't. But it is a beautiful one. And if you maybe love this bottle more, then this one would be maybe one for you. I would say, if I can tell you a difference, I would say that this one is a little bit more refined. Éclair was from the get-go quite strong and a little bit more pungent, but still creamy and smooth. So that would be maybe the only thing I would say differentiates them. But you know what? Let's continue with one that is, I mean, even copying the name. The next one is from French Avenue, and this one is Éclair Affair. Also has really high notes, and the notes are quite similar to the other ones. So the main accords are sweet, gourmand, and creamy. Let's put it on here. And the top notes are coconut milk, jasmine, and vanilla. The heart notes are caramel, amber, and gourmand notes, and the base notes are musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. And this one I find to be a little bit more on the synthetic side. This is more coconut milky. It has this synthetic coconutty vibe. Do you know Raffaello, the sweet treat? It's like a biscuit that is round, filled with like a cream and then coconut flakes around it. And it's like that kind of coconutty vibe. It to me is a bit more dense and even leaning towards the, I don't want to say it, but the gasoline kind of medicinal direction that I had in the Alice Brooklyn one, vanilla something, vanilla milk maybe. And I had it in other perfumes as well. And that is that caramel, I think, with the coconut in combination that I don't enjoy as much. So in comparison, like in stark comparison, this one is so much more refined, smooth, quiet. The Noor one and the Éclair Affair is a little bit leaning towards the, what is the name? That Juicy Couture caramel perfume that everybody had at one point. That type of a little bit sharp caramel. It's okay, but I wouldn't really wear it. Next up, oh my God, I just ordered a couple of samples and I don't know if I knew what this one was supposed to smell like, but I got it at home. I sprayed it and smelled it, and my husband and me were like, oh, after smelling all of those perfumes, oh, this is really different. Oh, this smells really interesting and like nothing else, at least in this segment, in this haul. But as it dried down, I was like, you got me. You got me. Let's see if you know what I mean. The main accords are spicy, fruity, and creamy, and the top notes are frankincense, pear, and bergamot. The heart notes are hazelnut, jasmine, and rose, and the base notes vanilla, cedarwood, and musk. And this is, as it dries down, a lot like Guidance by Amouage. Maybe even so, a little bit more like Guidance 46. More tamed down, more easy to understand, easy to wear, and not as potent. Because when I first got Guidance or smelled Guidance, I was so overwhelmed by those very contrasting notes of the florals and this juicy pear, and then there is this hazelnut going on, and it was a very crazy experience for me the first time I tried it. And this one from the get-go is very easy to understand, although this is not a DNA you smell every day. It still is this very interesting combination of fruits and the nuts with the florals and the fruitiness, and it's quite a fresh take on Guidance. I would say Guidance is not really a fall and winter time perfume per se, but it's just very strong. And this one I would say is a perfect daytime scent as well. If you want that DNA, but you want it for the daytime, for spring and summer, this is definitely one you could wear. And it's not a beast mode. It's quite new though, so I don't know what the performance will be like as this one ages a little bit, but as of right now, it's quite a almost like skin scent perfume that is more light and not as dense, as I said. Very nice. It reminds me a bit of, you know, I love Sois Malakai by Dries van Noten. And for that one, I also have an alternative or a perfume that smells a bit like it. Peace and Love, I think. But they are not exact. I also said that the Peace and Love one was more so the summery, watery, likable, not likable, but more easy to understand version of Sois Malakai. And this one seems to be the same. So my husband also loved it, and he isn't the biggest fan of Guidance if I overspray or wear it in a warmer setting, because it is very, very strong. But he liked that DNA a lot. And the last one was a surprise. I did not order this one. They just put it in there, but I immediately knew what it reminded me of. So this is from Lattafa. It's called Victoria, and I think this bottle looks stunning. This is what I want Arabic perfumes to look like, because this is like a very typical Arab perfume. Like, it's not very minimalistic, but it is like true to their core. It's traditional, it's beautiful, it's aesthetic. And a lot of those other perfumes just seem very random and over the top. But this one, I personally love. This one, from the get-go, you already know what this reminds you of. So it also has a very high rating already. The main accords are citrus, sweet, and gourmand. And the notes are in the top, lemon cake, in the heart, neroli, and in the base, vanilla. And it smells exactly like that. It's a lemon cake that is sweetened by vanilla and heightened by neroli. And it's very similar to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, Baked by Acro, and perfumes like it. I would say this one is maybe even a little bit more creamy and light. Devotion is a very dense scent. All of them are very easy to understand, very easy to like if you like very sweet scents with that touch of citrusiness. but it's mainly a lemon cake type of scent. Really, really nice. I have a lot of those perfumes already in my collection, so I don't need it. But for reference, this will be a great starting point because this is really, really beautiful. I like it a lot, and it seems quite potent already, and this is a new perfume. So I don't know what it is about those notes, but every time I smell a perfume like that, Devotion, Bake, and other perfumes like it, even my Emir Vu Zest, which is also like a lemon cake type of perfume, goes in other direction, I would say. But still, all of those perfumes are super potent and loud, long-lasting. But as it dries down, I actually like it a lot because the lemon gets a little bit, or neroli gets a little bit more louder, and that I enjoy because I don't want those super sweet scents at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it's still super sweet, but the citrusy touch in the air is really, really nice. So these were all of the new Arabic perfumes. Let me know what you think of them. Have you tried some of them? Do you have them in your collection as like full-size bottles? I have to make up my mind about whether to get one or two or not. You will see that in a new haul if I do so, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!